Come here. What, like I said, it's uneven. Watch the steps don't twist. I wouldn't recommend getting up here, but look right down there where that street ends. A little bit of a ramp.
Yeah.
Set up right there in Catfish. There's the street. It dead ends. But over there is a bit of a ramp beyond that barrier. You see it right in there. See it?
Cool.
A little trashed up now. We need a little bit of water to come up and clean this stuff out. Plotting and scheming here, everybody. What are we looking at?
That ring.
Oh.
The barge off too.
Yeah. Yep. It's like those big rings on the icebreakers we used to tie off to.
Oh yeah.
When we had the boat out catfishing on the river at night. Remember the icebreakers had big rings like that we'd tie to.
Yeah.
She won't swing with me. Little Mother's Day outing here. So happy Mother's Day to everybody out there, all of our moms. Both of our moms are gone, left this world. I have a stepmom still alive. Happy Mother's Day. Here she comes. See, I knew I could tempt her with a swing here. Sooner or later, she's going to gravitate towards it. So we just took off this weekend. We didn't really tell nobody. We just left for the weekend to get out and do not much.
Not much.
Nothing much at all. And that was, well, we don't do much at all anyway, according to some people. But that was the intent, was to sneak out. And guess what? We didn't get to sneak out. We was busted by the son-in-law going out of town on the highway.
Yep.
Busted by him. So we get down in the area and we video call our son last night. And when you all coming down, we're already down in the area. And he was rather put out that we was going to infringe on him today.
A little bit.
Yeah. He's, yeah, you wait till he gets a full dose of mom and dad living close. Yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of trash, but there's none on back. They must have opened up a lock or something and released that garbage out there floating around up at Winfield. And there's going to be a couple others wondering what we was doing in town and didn't tell them either. So, around the area. But we escaped. We just escaped a different bit of scenery, right?
Yep.
Man, you can only take so much of the same scenery without a little bit of a break. But yeah, all this flotsam out here, they must have opened up the lock and released it, because there's no more. It's just all right in here. Probably all gathered up at Winfield Locks, and they opened it up to dump it. So
Trucks are busy today.
And here we are at an iconic place. We're going to get some still pictures. We'll put them up here or at the end of the video, I'm not sure. Almost heaven, and she's sitting under it. She wasn't listening to me.
I heard you.
we've had a ton of rain up north, which eventually comes down this river, the Ohio. All that in Licking County and points up there, dear, is at some point, if not already,
Difference in the water though.
making its way down here. You know, from the Licking through Newark to, I mean, there's some water out here from Buckeye Lake.
There is.
And it's the Muskingum down to the Ohio, and here we are. Now you can see the contrast in the water color out through there. We didn't get the rain down there as up north, so this is, yeah. You can see the contrast of the color and see where the trash is not really blending in. A little faster current and stuff in the Ohio than there is in Kanawha.
That's why.
So, but yeah, you can see the different color there. And here we are, dear.
Yes, dear.
Are you busy?
Sort of.
Well, get off the phone. You're in a vehicle. This is the road that the Mothman chased a car on back in '66. This is the road that started it all. This used to be the old TNT grounds. Back over on that side of the road is grown up now, leafed out. But here's where the Mothman gave chase of the one car in the initial reports.
Yep.
So we're going to go back in here and let you hunt Mothman.
Yay.
Igloos back there, the old ammo bunkers. Okay, I guess you can resume your phone duties. I mean, you're just...
It's Mother's Day.
Well, they wish you happy Mother's Day and let it go at that, okay?
There's a lot of mummies out there.
Oh, jeez. Okay, here we're getting kind of Mothman-y. If you can hear me for her phone going off, you know. A green tunnel.
This is just cool.
You think this is just cool? Wait till we come out here at night. Well, you'll get more pictures coming out of here too. So. If you can be ready, if that phone can do anything more than social media. Just being busy, ain't you?
Yep.
Okay, here we are on the kind of roads I grew up on. Gravel roads, dirt roads.
Yeah.
I don't know if this van's ever been on a dirt road before.
There's that.
So, they'd better get used to it. And we're getting out and getting a little exercise. She needs a little exercise. She ain't had enough lately. Have you, dear?
Nope.
So, we're at an old favorite place here. So anyway, quaint little stream here. Quaint. She adores things like that.
Muddied right there.
Well, there's probably something rooting around in there.
Frogs.
I wouldn't get down in there and stick your fingers in it.
No.
You all know she was bit by a whistle pig at one time, groundhog, woodchuck, depending on where you're from, and had to get rabies shots. She had rabies.
21 of them little puppies.
She was rabid. She had to get rabies shots. So, anyway, public shooting range, compliments of the state of West Virginia. 100 yard, we got 25 yard here
That's an old guy.
for pistol ranging up close. Now she's going to be scrounging brass.
How old that is.
So, and there's brass everywhere here, everywhere. But we have frequented this place over the years. We will, we will frequent it again. So there's some terrible shots here, blowing holes through the ceiling. Yeah.
Down there through the wood too. You see a hole.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Gun safety, people, get some. With a little bit of luck, hurting yourself will be the only one you hurt, and nobody else. So, just found 3 30-06 casings. They're not dimpled much. Not much at all, but apparently enough, they're expended. We'll see if I can find some old pictures of us here shooting on a video. Years and years ago, over the years, starting years and years ago. There we go, something like that.
I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH, country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I want.
But nice place. Until you get into idiots that's just doing stupid stuff. Yeah.
Rude.
I can see where they fixed that one. One of these poles was shot just nearly in two. Somebody just sat here and took a shotgun to it. You can see where that was braced with boards. And somebody just took a shotgun to it and just about gnawed it in two.
Well, they did patch it up, didn't they?
Yeah, but you can see
They're
where this
still
one.
trying to shoot at it.
Yeah. So, bunch of idiots. So, that's a look at this. We'll be back. There'll be more.
I'll wait. We'll be getting to Walmart or somewhere for a bit.
Now here we have one of those lanes that runs out through the bunkers that still stands. Igloos they call them. They're igloo shaped. We're going to do a little night investigation here in the future.
You might be.
That's right. You left me alone on Squatch Point
That's right.
all by myself in
That's right.
t-shirt and shorts.
And nothing to protect you with.
And nothing else, because that's where you left me.
That's the way you walked up there. Not my fault.
I did not have baby.
No,
You
you did
kept
not.
baby with you because you felt you needed it more than I did up there in the wild.
You forgot to take it.
T-shirt, shorts, and sandals that night, and a phone with a light on it. That's all I had.
Somebody's been-
Yeah, people are in and out of here all the time. But anyway, here's one of the roads. Goes down to a line of igloos, and there's multiple of these roads where they stored what they made and the components and that sort of thing.
We could make a day trip down there though one day.
No.
Why?
Why would we make a day trip?
Why not?
Because then you can see snakes and stuff that's getting ready to bite you, and I'd rather not see them until they bite me. I'm not overly paranoid of snakes, everybody, but I've been bit a few times now by varying species, and
They
it's no
like
fun.
you.
It's no fun. That's how I treat them, with a little distance. But the famous TNT grounds, where Mothman originated. In World War II, they made armaments, explosives, whatever it was, big top secret operation back in here during the war.
They helped make the bomb.
And yeah, that part of the Hiroshima bomb was made here. I'm not sure what parts, but part of it was made here. But anyway, here we are, deep in Mothman territory. We're at the riverfront, just outside the flood wall. Silver Bridge came right through there. right over into about them trees, but fell. Tons of murals. Do you smell that food that I smell?
Yeah, I do.
Quick look here. We're going to get more of this later. Like I said, just a quick look. Then we'll spend more time at another time when we have plenty of time.
Was that buffalo hides or something they're using for their tents?
I don't know. I just got here myself.
You're the history buff.
I don't think we had buffalo here.
I don't think so either.
History does not mean I'm a biologist or anything like that.
Oh, okay, I see it now. That's what it is right there. I'll have to just dry it up.